Hi, welcome to another in-depth flute review where we'll be taking a closer look at one of the flutes from my collection. Today we are looking at a Heartsong flute made by J.P. Gomez. He is out of Sedona, Arizona, and this particular flute is from his Courting Flute series. This one's in the key of mid A, made from black walnut. It has sort of a very elongated, modern-esque bear type of a block there. Has a turquoise cabochon on either side of that. Turquoise cabochon here, right below the nest and be in between the nest and the finger hole deal there. On his Courting Flute series, and I think one other series he might do this also, he's done these areas of cord where he has wrapped them kind of along, kind of giving it a traditional type look. The ends of the leather strap or tie has been cut about 8 inches long, and then each one has been twisted. My understanding is when they do these, they wet them, twist them, and then hold them in place so that they will keep that twist permanently. It has a nipple style mouthpiece. This particular flute appears to be made of a one-piece solid bore construction. It has a dropped nest or machined down into the barrel after it has been rounded. The true sound hole is slightly over 1/4 of an inch long and about, 3/8 inch wide. Has a 7/8 inch bore, about 1/4 inch wall thickness through most of the flute. And in the nipple style mouthpiece, it has a breath hole that is about, it's tiny, it's about 1/8 of an inch in diameter after you go down a little ways, and it kind of opens up a little bit, flares out a little bit at the mouthpiece. It's not quite 1/4 inch in diameter right at the edge of the mouthpiece. But down inside, it kind of narrows as it gets down to about here. That small little breath hole, I think, adds the amount of back pressure that J.P. Gomez likes to put into his flutes. They are a very articulate, very well made flute that usually these are very, very even throughout the note range. This does have a very small chimney at the back end of the block. The wings of the chimney only go about halfway the length of that true sound hole. It doesn't offer a lot of wind protection, but it does help focus that airway as it heads towards that cutting edge on the true sound hole. Beautiful, beautiful workmanship. And here's the voice. Mm. Sweet, sweet voice. Honestly, for me and my playing style, I feel these have almost the perfect amount of back pressure when playing them. Uh, they the difference that I see between a Heartsong flute and a wood sounds flute, for example, I think they both have great volume. I think the wood sounds flute has, because of a little bit more opened airway, I think it is a little bit more responsive to player input. I think these have a more even sound. Recording wise, that can be a big benefit. They really can. Or when you're on stage, it can be a huge benefit. It hasn't been a detriment to the way I play and my playing style when I play either Heartsong flute or a wood sounds flute, just as an example there between the two. The flue, I didn't mention yet, is in the bottom of the block. Unlike some other flute makers, he has done his like that. High Spirits does theirs that same way also. The finger hole sizing is pretty consistent all the way down, and there is differences because of that in the distance between each finger hole. Kind of as you go down the barrel, the finger holes tend to get a little bit further apart, with the exception of these. this set here, these are slightly further apart than this grouping. Great little flute. Again, this appears to be one in my collection anyway. I think this is the first one that I received that has that solid bore construction. The tuning holes down here, it has 4 around this area, and then it has 2 more positioned on the side down just a little bit, not quite an inch further down. And I don't know if he's done that to kind of fine tune that fundamental note or not. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that is. Doesn't really matter. I kind of like the looks of it. Very interesting block design that I'm going to call it kind of a futuristic type bear. And it is facing the player instead of most animal-ish type blocks that I've experienced have been facing away from the player, or as you're presenting the music, it is being presented to your audience or people listening. So Heartsong Flutes by J.P. Gomez out of Sedona, Arizona. I will put all of the contact information and everything down in the description box area below this video. And he's definitely worth looking up, I think, to investigate. He has a wide price range on his flutes. This sits around the middle, I would say, in his range of flutes. He has, I think might be the Sedona that is his least expensive. And then he has individual custom flutes that no two are alike. So a very wide range. This is kind of is one of his mid priced and mid series type flutes. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching today. Please, if you haven't yet, subscribe and click the little bell down over there so that you will be notified anytime I might do another in-depth flute review. Could be a music video where I'll be playing a Native American style flute with other instruments or by itself solo. Could be a tutorial on how to play these wonderful instruments. I have a couple of different series, beginning and a little bit more advanced than that, on how to improve your playing after you first learn. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this interesting on this beautiful J.P. Gomez Heartsong Flutes. Hope you have a great day. Take care.